Hi, I'm Christine Jorquera, and I'm the Student Development Advocacy Director for the Undergraduate Student Government. Our committee is dedicated to spreading awareness and celebrating the various cultural backgrounds and intersectional identities that are brought to campus by the student body, as well as the overarching spirit of UConn.
As we enter a Halloween like no other, we have a responsibility to our fellow Huskies to be responsible and culturally aware of the impact our decisions have on our fellow students. This starts with understanding the difference between culturally appreciating something and appropriating it.
It's important we understand the difference between cultural appreciation from appropriation. Cultural appreciation is honoring and respecting a tradition and its practices as a way to gain understanding and knowledge, whereas cultural appropriation is selecting certain traits and aspects of a culture and its tradition, as well as ignoring their original significance for the purpose of belittling it as a trend.
Has your culture ever been appropriated? And if so, how did it make you feel?
Hi, my name is Neha, and a story of a time where I've seen someone culturally appropriate another culture was definitely one of the most offensive costumes I've seen, but it was in my high school where someone dressed up as an ICE officer and someone dressed up as a Mexican immigrant in their own interpretation of what that means. They ended up getting suspended, but it was definitely a really culturally unaware costume that hurt a lot of people in the Mexican community and others. And it was just really offensive. There was no appreciation. It was just harmful words, harmful costumes, harmful intention, and it was just like unpleasing to see it happen.
Mehendi is very popular in the Indian culture. It is used during times of celebration, such as Diwali, for weddings, or any other occasion. What people can and should do is admire it and see its beauty and the significance to the Indian culture. What people should not do is appropriate it by westernizing it into the henna tattoo, which is seen as hip and trendy nowadays. By doing this, people are taking an aspect of the Indian culture and failing to understand its beauty, and they're failing to understand the significance of it and instead are just using it for their own benefit. This is offensive to the Indian culture. Any appropriation of this regard to any culture should not be a thing.
My name is Damani Douglas, and I'm the Chief Diversity Officer of the Undergraduate Student Government. We all have a part to play in making this university the safest and most inclusive place it can be, and that starts with empathy. We must realize that we have all been perpetuating harm by participating in the marginalization of others.
My name is Gilmore Valle, and I'm the Student Body Vice President. If you're made aware of any bias-related incident that negatively targets, intimidates, or threatens any individual or group, please go to inform.uconn.edu to make a report.